summer in Sun City in August. Yes, believe it or not, the summer is halfway gone. But typical August here in the Low Country, it is hot. Oh yes, that heat is getting a lot of us. Even though it's a little hot, we have a couple neighborhoods this past month that decided to have an event, even though most of the neighborhoods decided to take a little reprieve until the fall when it gets a little bit cooler. One neighborhood decided to have a 4th of July golf cart parade. Yes, they braved the heat, and actually it was very cute and had lots of participants in it. Then we had another neighborhood that actually had a pool party in the lodge area over at Riverbend. And boy, those guys know how to have fun. They had over 100 people with all kinds of fun times together as neighbors. And boy, they really bring in a lot of food
Well, today's the 4th of July, and it's time to celebrate our country's freedom, and we had a little fun doing it. We had a golf cart parade. Ruby Murray, who's the president, started a social club, and people from each of the blocks from Sapphire Lakes, which consists of Landing Lane, Rosebush, and White Park, all got together and came up with ideas for the neighborhood to do something every month. So far, we've had a trivia night, we've had a luau, we've had a bocce ball day, and last month we had a picnic at the pavilion. So today is July, and what better to do than July 4th? So we had a committee of me, Richie, and Dan, my two guys who helped me through this whole thing. And you would think a golf cart, you get in a golf cart and you go. No, we've been planning this for a month and a half. Between emails and phone numbers, and we even had to get in touch with Securitas to tell them the route and everything. We pulled it off today. We've had 15 golf carts. Everybody decorated. We went around the neighborhood twice, and everybody had a good time. Now we're at the end, and Ruby is going to be a judge who decorated the best golf cart. There's a $25 Visa gift card to the winner, and we'll see who the winner is.
I can't say too much praise for Mike and how good a job he did. This really pulled together really nice and very professionally done. And I thank the neighbors for coming out, and I thank you for coming to see us.
I have to second Dan's comment. Mike did a sterling job. He organized it. He was not overbearing. He was contributory, and just everything went off without a hitch. And we all enjoyed decorating our golf carts. I was not going to decorate my golf cart, but my wife came home with like $30 worth of decorations. And what else? I had to put them on. So it was a great day.
in some of the neighborhoods during this hot time of the year, we decided to put in a couple shows from earlier months that we thought you might enjoy. One of them, the neighborhood had a Kentucky Derby, and it's a little unique. In fact, it's a lot unique, but I think it's a lot of fun and you enjoy it. And lastly, we have Georgia and Norma, our Sun City TV reporters, who always have fun together. And actually what they did is they created a project that maybe some of you might enjoy. Take a look.
The 150th anniversary or the 150th race for the Kentucky Derby, and here in Oak Terrace, the Oak Terrace Derby is in its third run. So let's meet the officials. They'll tell you a little bit about what their duties are for today and give us a little indication of what we can expect to see.
Well, my part is just really getting the dice off the street so it doesn't interfere with the horses running down the street and making sure nobody trips up as they're going down to the finish line. So that's pretty much it. It's a simple job, but it's a big job.
It is a big job. You won't believe how many dice that I've seen go astray. So yes, it is a big job. So tell me about your duties here today, because I noticed you have the bullhorn.
Oh, I have the bullhorn. I'm the one who's going to announce what numbers they are so the horses can move up from the driveway to the driveway, all the way to the end of the cul-de-sac.
So you're going to have to be loud enough for everyone to hear.
They can probably hear me without the cul-de-sac if I put my voice loud enough. But when it gets up a couple driveways, you do need the bullhorn.
Well, I'm going to provide security. You know, these crowds can get rowdy. And also I'll help call the numbers and assist Master of Ceremonies, Denophaly, in any way that I can.
Very good. So say your name.
My name is Karen Christ. I have horse number 4, and it's Glotta Trot, and she's going to win.
I'm number 5, and my horse's name is Emma Coco, and I won last year.
I remember.
Debbie. My name is Debbie.
My name is Diane. I'm number 9, and my horse's name is Nellie in honor of my mom, and I was 3rd last year, 2nd the year before.
Maybe first this year.
Hi, my name's Sandra Hatch, and my horse is Sapphire. But it's really Sapphire, and her middle name is Sunflower.
I could tell that had to be in the name.
Hi, my name is Laurie, and my horse is Baked Potato. Underrated, but always a crowd pleaser.
Hey. And here we go, the masked woman.
My name is Debbie. This is Just Steal It, and I'm going to steal this race from Debbie.
I hope so. Something different this year. Yeah.
Nancy, and my horse is Viking Warrior, but he's late for the show. It's sort of a dropout, so.
Well, it could be in.
It could. Sprain.
A sprain. Yeah. Well, thank you. The dice have been rolled. Debbie, number 5, and you were riding Emma Coco. 2 years in a row you've won. Is there a strategy involved in this?
Well, my strategy is my granddaughter is now she's going to be 2. So last year she was 1, now she's 2. So that's my strategy, to keep going for Emma Coco.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe next year she should make an appearance.
Exactly.
Here's our second place winner, Sandy Hatch, and she's riding Sapphire. So what was your strategy?
Well, I just listened to the numbers, and when they told me to move, I moved.
That is a great strategy because I'm not a good listener, so I'd still be at the start line. So it was a good strategy to listen. Tell that to all the kids.
Yes, you're right. You always have to listen. You listen to your parents and your teacher and everybody.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you.
And you too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the kitchen with Norma, but this time we are not cooking.
Not cooking? So what are we cooking up?
Okay. Springtime is the season of all that blooms. So I thought we would try our hand at floral design. And so here we go. We are going to work with some flowers.
Okay.
So we're going to use the most humble of all flowers, the carnation.
And what makes them humble?
Well, they're kind of when you get a bouquet of carnations. Are you excited?
So in other words, they're cheap.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
That too. They're not real exciting flowers. Most brides aren't asking for them in their bouquets. We don't send them to people for special occasions. But they're timely because the carnation is really the symbolic flower for Mother's Day. And it's May.
You found that out,
I did.
Georgia?
I can Google with the best of them. And the pink carnation, much like for you, shows love and affection.
Really? I'm
Okay.
learning so much here.
Now, if you look at this, not so hot. Put a
if
bunch
I
of
get
stems.
them, I'd be happy.
But you know, my secret word, what do I always want to do? Zhuzh it up. Zhuzh it up and
Zhuzh
have
it up.
some fun.
Right.
So since it's the season also of nice hot weather and ice cream, just as profound as those flowers, we're going to take some ice cream containers that, again, Dollar Tree purchases, little childish and, serviceable. Could be a cocktail glass, but we're ice cream.
I was going to say,
Ice cream today. So we're going to take these and we're going to try to, again, zhuzhing them up to make some flour ice cream sundaes. So we are not cooking, but we're
Okay.
mixing up a little food with our flowers.
Okay, and who
Sort of.
doesn't like ice
Okay.
cream? You
All
can't
right.
eat the carnation.
So let's get started. This is prettier for you.
Okay.
You're the pretty one. Okay, so we're going to give you that. That's going to turn into
trying
it.
to butter me
Yes,
up
I
now.
am. So using simple carnations. And what you think about when you do flowers is think about the nature of the flower. What's the carnation known for? It's a clump of petals, very rounded. So this is going to really, think of scoops of ice cream, right? So you're going to start by building an outer ring with these shorter stems. So you're going to need to cut a few more. I'm going to move our carnations over so we can share.
Put them right next to each other then?
Yeah. You want it to look like a mound of ice cream.
And do we do light, dark, light, dark?
However you choose, however you
That's
like your
how-
ice cream.
That's how.
So you've got dark and light.
I like vanilla.
Okay.
fudge.
I'm going to take,
Oh.
here, we're going to get you started.
Well, I need
we already
to-
got a start for you. There
Oh.
we go.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
all right. Well,
Okay, I've got mine started because I didn't
need
think you
another
wanted to
red.
sit here as an audience and watch us cut flowers. So
But I-
again,
I
simple.
need to
Just use one as a measuring.
Yep. Look at these.
Now, cherry on the top.
Oh, you don't need a
Nestle-
pin or anything
You could,
to leave
you
it?
could, but for right now, we'll
This
just
is
go
a
with that.
cherry?
Okay, so we've got a nice ice cream cone. You can set that on the table, invite your neighbors over for an ice cream night, or if you have an event in your neighborhood. And then this little darling, you could have that for a luncheon or something. Have them around. Again, they're at that appropriate height for a table decoration, and they're just fun. And $4, well, I guess that's 2 bunches that we probably use, maybe $8. Get that at a florist. You'll see a price difference. Okay?
Very
Now,
pretty. Very nice.
We're
done here with this?
We're done with those because they're too pretty. We're not going to mess with them.
Okay.
Okay, now, again, if you just buy a bunch of carnations,
Look how cute these little guys are.
what you're going to think about is, again, that idea of cheap flowers. This is a Martha Stewart thing I learned. She taught us that if you have cheaper flowers, don't mix them up with other stuff. Put a whole bunch of those cheap flowers together for more impact. So in this case, we're using mini carnations.
These are cute.
Which are, and again, $4 a bunch. $4. Okay, where's Zhuzhing? Okay, so what I'm going to have you do, a new real trendy thing I'm seeing online all over the place.
Martha Stewart would do this?
No, I think she's beyond this already, but we just took a lemon, sliced it, and you're just going to drop it down toward the glass so that it becomes like it blocks the stems.
Ah.
Now, if you have a big vase.
What about the pits in the lemon?
I took them out.
Well, you left one in here. You made a mistake. Okay.
I make the
All right.
mistakes.
Well, you just.
If you have a vase like this, you can actually drop whole lemons in
So
there.
I should
and
put-
then your flowers.
I should put lemons in
one
the
on
other
each
sides?
side. One on each side. Now this one,
She cut just 4 things. She knew.
you
4
don't have lemons. You don't want to go to the grocery store.
Couple of pits still in this one. Uh-oh, teacher.
If you have a group of flowers like this, I've got them all the same height. They're going to go back in this round container. This is my plant. It's called a dumb cane or a Dieffenbachia, if you want to use the appropriate terms.
Oh, wow.
Just
She
take
gets to use all the big words.
multi-syllables.
Yeah.
Just take those leaves, might be a canna lily you have in your yard, wrap those stems, plop it in here. It covered the stems. It gives it visual interest.
Look at this. Look at this. See that? It's good.
Simple flower, low price, perfect height for a table setting. Your containers are your magic. You can put it in all kinds of things. I think we're done.
Probably the lemons cost more than the flowers. And then
So,
you could
okay,
always,
so here
you
we
could
go.
always use the lemons for your tea.
That's right.
Cheers.
Happy Mother's Day.